Man, we out here in Miami. We on the yacht. You guys know we got the September 27th Mastermind coming up on the yacht. But I love it when I'm out here. I want to teach you guys and tell y'all what I've learned today when it comes to this development stuff. I was with one of my buddies earlier. He built a $12 million home. And like I tell you, these homes are costing about $500 per square foot to build. Looking at $12 million, you know, you're still looking at 20 to 30% profit. So $3-4 million, something like that is what you're gonna be making. I know a lot of the haters in the comments saying, you can't build that $500 a square foot. Yes, you can. You can build it. And even $25-30 million homes, you can build at like $700-800 per square foot. So don't listen to the haters. Trust me, I do my homework. I know what you can build it for. I'm building one right now for less than 500. So don't listen to them. The ones that I build in Dallas, they're 175 a square foot. And these haters are being like, no way, you cannot build that. That's all the budget on the construction loan. So yes, I have multiple term sheets showing you that you can build it for that. Also, I have tons of students building it for that. That's what we build it for, building $2, $3, $4 million homes for $175 a foot. You know, now once you get up to $4 to $8 million homes, it goes up to $200 to $400 a square foot. It just depends on different features that you put in, you know. You could put in a higher window package, bigger appliance package, different style roof. You know, you could put the clay tile roof up. So a lot of different features go into it, but I'm telling you the truth. I know what the price per square foot is when we're building these homes. But man, you know, I'm out here in Miami, and when I'm cruising around, earlier we were cruising around to all the islands on the yacht. Like I said, these developers are making money, a lot of money. I mean, these $20 million homes, they still have like 30% margins on these things. Talking $7 million they're making on these homes. That's why I'm out here. I'm building out here. I'm building my contractor base, my team. You know, I got to get everybody from the foundations and the structures all the way to the interior framers, landscapers, everybody, you know, drywall guys. And so I do all my homework, and, you know, I've been recognizing a lot of different styles and trends they're doing. You know, a lot of this stuff out here is contemporary modern, which is what I like to build. I also want to bring a little different flavor, kind of like a transitional Mediterranean style contemporary modern. So you'll be seeing a lot of those homes that I'll be building. But yeah, super excited, man. I love the cabinetry and the trim work. That's one thing that differs from the Dallas builds. Dallas, you don't have to put too many bells and whistles in them, you know. But out here with the cabinetry and the wallpapers and the tile, they're doing top-notch finishes. I think the cabinetry packages out here are around $250,000 with some of the wall paneling. You got wallpaper on a lot of the home, probably $40,000-50,000 just in wallpaper. And then your tile, you know, your tile is going all the way through the first level, and then you can put your wood floors on the stairs or on the second level. That seems like what's most common out here. I didn't really like that. I kind of like wood floors everywhere, all over my home, but it looks like it's too humid, so everybody's doing tile on the first floor. So looks like I'll be doing tile on the first floor, wood upstairs, which isn't a problem. But yeah, the tile is definitely going to increase on the budget line compared to Dallas. But yeah, man, a lot of cool stuff. They're building 3 stories, 11 and a half feet on the first, then it goes down to like 10 and a half feet, and then 9, because you still have the same height restrictions at like 35 feet. So they're putting pools on the top with see-through bottoms where they can look down into the living room. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff out here in Miami, and I'm just so excited to get out here and start building, start learning, start building my team like I have it out there in Dallas. You know, I got everything turnkey in Dallas. I got all the trades, multiple contractors for each trade. Super easy to build homes there in Dallas. So just excited to tap into my market. You know, I don't like sitting and just being comfortable. I've been comfortable now for, I would say, a year, 2 years, just building, you know, the $1 to $3 million houses. So I'm excited to be building the $8 million homes and moving on up into, you know, the $10 to $20 million homes out here in Dallas. I mean, out here in Miami. So we got one, like I said, just building my team. But once the team's built, you know, I'm gonna scale up fast. So excited about that, man, and excited just to learn about all the different techniques and cabinetries and different fixtures and all the stuff they do. A lot of them are putting generators in houses. I'm putting generators in my Dallas homes too. So elevators in most of the homes out here. I got 4 homes in Dallas with elevators I'm building. So nothing too different. You know, the spiral staircases all the way up, 3rd floor. Tons of landscaping. That's another thing out here in Miami. They have tons and tons of landscaping. Like probably 100 to 300,000 in landscaping alone. Let me clean this camera off a little bit. Make sure y'all can see the diamonds blinging, you know? Nah, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, man, I love real estate development. It's changed my life. It's changing a bunch of my students' life, and it's awesome. I was just sitting here talking to my buddy on the boat. It's just like, I really like what I'm doing. I love it. I mean, I love that I'm growing and progressing also. You know, he's like, why don't you build one of these big old towers? I'm like, hey, maybe I will, but I'm not in a rush to get there. Right now, I like where I'm at. I like where I'm at. I was building the $1 to $3 million homes, mastered that. Now I'm building the $5 to $10 million homes. I'm gonna master that. Then we're going to 10 to $20 million homes, master that. And then who knows? Maybe Crutchfield Tower's on its way. I don't know. I'm sure it will be though. And definitely the Crutchfield yacht's coming. You know, I love the water, the vibe, the music. This weather is immaculate. Can't wait for the Miami Mastermind. It's gonna be so sick. If any of y'all are looking to become a developer, click the link below, schedule a call with me and my team. If you wanna learn development, come to the Mastermind. I highly doubt there'll be any tickets left by the time you watch this video, because there's only a few tickets left because it's super intimate. Only 10 people on the Miami Mastermind yacht. So it's gonna be cool though. We're really gonna break case study by case study on the land costs, the construction costs, the carry and the closing costs, and then how much profit the builder's making on a lot of these lots, all the new construction ones. So I already have a list of all the ones that are getting built that I'm gonna make case studies on, and with all accurate data. So it's gonna be super cool. We're gonna cruise around on the yacht, pull up in front of it. I'm gonna do the case study on it, and then we're gonna go to the next one. Got the food being catered. So, you know, if you ain't gotta raise the bridges, one thing about getting these yachts, if you gotta stop to wait for the bridge to raise, you know you got a big yacht. You can't be getting on them little rinky-dink yachts and just go right under the bridges, you know. You gotta come through with the big yacht, have the room, you know what I mean? That's why we're trying to build these $20 million homes. We're tired of building these $1 million homes. It was cool when I first got out of prison, but it ain't cool and sexy no more to me. I got comfortable for too long, but now I'm back uncomfortable. I'm back building these big ass houses. The designs, I love designing it. You know, my fiance Cece, she's the designer and she's really pulling out all the stops. So hopefully I can keep her on budget, because if you know us, she likes to run up the budget, and I am in a battle trying to keep this budget at 175 or 400 or whatever it is, right? But yeah, just wanted to jump on here and make a YouTube videos for you guys, give y'all some inspiration, man. You know, not that long ago I was getting out of prison. Then I got into the, you know, building up those $450,000 duplexes, and then we went to the $1 million homes and the 2 and the 3, and now here we are building the 7s and the 8s. So don't give up, man. Follow your dreams, continue to push, continue to grow, and the sky's the limit, man. And even then, the sky's not even the limit. So you can take real estate development and become a billionaire. Do whatever you want to do. Or you can make a couple $1 million and be happy and content. So if y'all watch my other videos, you know I talk a lot about this stuff. But yeah, man, I just want to give you guys some hope, let you guys know that I know the prices and how much it costs to build. But yeah, it's getting windy out here. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, man, go ahead and subscribe. Click the link below if you are a future real estate developer wanting to get in it, right, and become a future real estate developer. I teach y'all A to Z on everything. So schedule a call, join the program, me and my team. And I'll see y'all on the next YouTube.